Friedrich Nietzsche was a German philosopher born in 1844, known for his bold ideas and unique approach to traditional beliefs. He spent much of his life questioning the values and morals that shaped society. Nietzsche is often remembered for his famous declaration that God is dead, which reflects his views on the decline of religion and the rise of secular thought in the modern world. Nietzsche's philosophy challenged people to think deeply about their lives and the world around them. He believed that many of society's moral values were restrictive and could limit individual potential. Instead of accepting these values blindly, he encouraged individuals to create their own paths and embrace personal growth. One of his key concepts was the will to power, which suggests that the fundamental driving force in humans is not merely survival or reproduction but the desire to assert and enhance one's power and influence. He also explored the idea of the Übermensch, or Overman, which represents a person who has transcended conventional morality to live creatively and authentically. This figure does not rely on external rewards, such as heaven, but finds meaning through personal experience and struggle. Nietzsche's thoughts on heaven are particularly interesting. He saw it as a promise made by religions to encourage good behavior, but he considered this promise a form of cowardice. By focusing on an afterlife, Nietzsche argued, people often avoid engaging with the challenges of their current lives. This perspective sets the stage for a deeper exploration of his critique of traditional morality and the notion of heaven as a reward for cowards. Heaven is a concept found in many religions and belief systems around the world, often depicted as a paradise where individuals are rewarded for their good deeds. In Christianity, heaven is seen as the ultimate destination for those who live according to God's teachings, promising eternal happiness and peace in the presence of God. Similarly, in Islam, paradise is described as a beautiful garden filled with joy and blessings for those who follow the teachings of the Quran. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the idea of heaven can be more complex. While both traditions speak of heavenly realms, they also emphasize cycles of rebirth and karma. In these beliefs, good actions can lead to a favorable rebirth or even liberation from the cycle of life altogether. However, this idea still centers on the reward for virtuous behavior. Throughout these various interpretations, heaven serves as motivation for individuals to act morally and kindly in their lives. The promise of an afterlife filled with joy often encourages people to avoid sinful actions and strive for goodness. Yet, Nietzsche questioned this promise of heaven. He believed that it could lead to complacency, where individuals might focus more on achieving a reward rather than genuinely engaging with life's challenges. By placing heaven as a goal outside of this world, Nietzsche suggested that people might neglect their true potential. Instead of confronting life's difficulties head-on, they may seek comfort in the notion that good behavior will lead them to paradise after death. This perspective opens up a critical discussion about morality and personal responsibility in our lives today. Nietzsche's views on morality were radical and transformative, challenging the very foundations upon which traditional moral systems were built. He argued that society imposes rigid rules and values that often limit individual growth and strength. Rather than allowing people to thrive based on their unique abilities and desires, these imposed morals create a one-size-fits-all framework that stifles creativity and personal expression. According to Nietzsche, many of these moral systems are rooted in what he called slave morality, which prioritizes meekness, humility, and submission over strength, power, and ambition. He believed that this perspective arose from weaker individuals seeking to control those who are stronger. By promoting values that favor the weak, society discourages excellence and the pursuit of greatness. Nietzsche encouraged individuals to break free from these constraints and embrace a more life-affirming ethical approach. He advocated for a master morality, wherein individuals define their own values based on their experiences and aspirations. This philosophy emphasizes strength, vitality, and personal responsibility, traits that cultivate resilience in the face of adversity. In this light, Nietzsche saw traditional morality as not just limiting but harmful. He believed it kept people from confronting their true selves and living authentically. Instead of seeking validation through societal standards or an afterlife reward, he urged individuals to find meaning in their struggles and hardships. This shift in thinking encourages a more robust engagement with life, enabling people to grow beyond societal expectations and discover their own paths to fulfillment. In Nietzsche's philosophy, the term cowards refers to those who seek comfort and security by avoiding life's inherent struggles. He believed that many individuals rely on the promise of heaven as a way to escape the difficulties of existence. Instead of confronting their fears and challenges, these people cling to the idea that if they behave well in this life, they will be rewarded in the next. This perspective allows them to avoid taking responsibility for their lives and choices. Nietzsche saw this reliance on an afterlife as a fundamental weakness. By focusing on a distant reward, cowards fail to engage fully with their present circumstances. They may suppress their desires, ambitions, and even their passions, believing that simply adhering to societal moral values will assure them a place in paradise. This avoidance can lead to a stagnant existence where personal growth is stifled. He argued that true courage lies in facing hardships head-on and embracing life's challenges, rather than seeking solace in an imagined afterlife. Nietzsche urged individuals to recognize their own strength and potential by living authentically in the moment. He believed real fulfillment comes from battling through adversity and developing resilience. In this light, Nietzsche's critique of heaven serves as a call to action for individuals to confront their fears and strive for greatness here and now. Instead of waiting for a reward after death, he encouraged people to find meaning in their struggles and transform them into opportunities for growth. By doing so, they can break free from cowardice and truly live fulfilling lives. For Nietzsche, strength is fundamentally tied to the concept of struggle. He believed that facing challenges head-on is essential for personal growth and development. Instead of shying away from difficulties, Nietzsche argued that embracing them enriches our experiences and builds resilience. He viewed life as a series of obstacles that can teach valuable lessons and shape our character. In his philosophy, overcoming challenges is not just about survival, but about becoming the best version of oneself. By confronting fears and uncertainties, individuals uncover inner strengths they may not have known they possessed. This process fosters a sense of accomplishment and self-discovery, ultimately leading to a richer and more fulfilling life. Nietzsche also emphasized that struggles contribute to our creativity and strength. When individuals push through tough times, they become innovators in their own lives, finding unique solutions to unexpected problems. These experiences often inspire others, creating a ripple effect of strength and resilience in society. Rather than viewing hardships as hindrances, Nietzsche encouraged people to see them as opportunities for growth. Moreover, Nietzsche rejected the notion that comfort leads to fulfillment. In his eyes, real fulfillment comes not from avoiding struggle, but from actively engaging in it. The triumphs gained from hard work and perseverance become more meaningful when juxtaposed against the trials faced along the way. In summary, Nietzsche's philosophy celebrates strength found in struggle and advocates for embracing life's challenges as essential for true fulfillment. By actively confronting difficulties rather than seeking comfort in external rewards like heaven, individuals can cultivate resilience and lead vibrant, meaningful lives. Central to Nietzsche's philosophy is the concept of the will to power, which he believed was the fundamental drive behind human behavior. Unlike the basic instinct for survival or reproduction, the will to power encompasses a deeper desire for growth, achievement, and the ambition to surpass one's own limitations. Nietzsche saw this drive as a vital force that pushes individuals to strive for greatness and assert their influence in the world. The will to power is not merely about dominance over others. Instead, it represents an inner strength that compels individuals to expand their capabilities and broaden their horizons. Nietzsche posited that when people pursue their ambitions wholeheartedly, they experience profound personal development and fulfillment. This pursuit often involves challenging societal norms and breaking free from established constraints, allowing one to explore new possibilities. In practice, embracing the will to power means taking risks and confronting obstacles rather than retreating into comfort. It encourages individuals to push beyond their perceived limits and engage fully with their passions and aspirations. This process can lead to significant transformations, enabling individuals to become more authentic and resilient versions of themselves. Nietzsche also emphasized that individuals must recognize and harness this power within themselves. By doing so, they can shape their destiny rather than conforming to external expectations or seeking validation through external rewards like heaven. Ultimately, Nietzsche's concept of the will to power is a call for people to embrace their potential and live life unapologetically, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and self-actualization. Through this lens, life becomes an exciting journey of discovery, ambition, and empowerment. Nietzsche saw heaven as a tempting escape from the harsh realities of life, a notion he regarded as fundamentally cowardly. He believed that many people cling to the idea of an afterlife as a way to avoid confronting their fears, struggles, and the complexities of existence. Instead of engaging with the difficulties they face, these individuals might find comfort in the promise of paradise, which can lead to complacency and a lack of personal responsibility. This reliance on the concept of heaven acts as a barrier to genuine growth and self-discovery. Nietzsche argued that by focusing on an imagined afterlife, individuals neglect the richness of their current experiences. Life's challenges are opportunities for learning and growth, moments that shape character and build resilience. When people seek refuge in the idea of heaven, they risk missing out on the lessons that adversity can teach. Nietzsche's critique is a call to embrace life, with all its struggles and uncertainties, rather than seeking solace in distant rewards. He believed that true fulfillment comes from actively engaging with reality, facing challenges head-on, and transforming hardships into opportunities for strength. By overcoming obstacles in this life, individuals can cultivate a deeper understanding of themselves and their potential. In his view, true courage lies in accepting life as it is, messy, unpredictable, and sometimes painful. Rather than escaping into fantasies of reward beyond death, Nietzsche encouraged people to find meaning here and now through their actions and choices. This perspective fosters a more vibrant existence where individuals take charge of their destinies and live authentically without relying on external promises. For Nietzsche, living authentically means embracing one's true self and values, rather than conforming to societal expectations or seeking validation through external rewards like heaven. He believed that too many individuals allow outside influences to dictate their beliefs and actions, which often leads to a life of unfulfillment and disconnection from their true nature. By prioritizing authenticity, people can discover their unique strengths and passions, leading to a more meaningful existence. Nietzsche emphasized that living authentically involves taking ownership of one's choices and responsibilities. Instead of looking toward an imagined afterlife for fulfillment, individuals are encouraged to find purpose in their current lives through genuine experiences and relationships. This approach fosters a sense of empowerment, as people realize they have the ability to create their own values and define what success means for them. He argued that when individuals strive to live authentically, they not only unleash their potential but also inspire others to do the same. This ripple effect can lead to a society where people are more engaged, creative, and willing to confront challenges together. In contrast, the pursuit of heaven as a reward can lead to a passive existence, where individuals wait for external validation rather than actively shaping their lives. By promoting authenticity, Nietzsche's philosophy encourages individuals to appreciate the intricacies of life, including its struggles and uncertainties. Embracing one's true self allows for a richer experience that celebrates individuality and creativity. Ultimately, Nietzsche's vision is one where personal growth and meaningful living take precedence over seeking refuge in distant rewards, leading to a more vibrant and fulfilling existence. Nietzsche's philosophy challenges us to reconsider our views on reward, struggle, and personal growth. He argued against the complacency that often accompanies the promise of heaven, urging individuals to confront life's challenges instead of seeking comfort in distant rewards. By encouraging people to embrace their struggles and live authentically, Nietzsche highlighted the importance of personal agency and self-discovery. As we reflect on Nietzsche's perspective, it becomes clear that our attitudes toward adversity can significantly influence our growth. He believed that true fulfillment arises not from external validation or the anticipation of an afterlife but from the courage to face difficulties and transform them into opportunities for strength and resilience. This approach invites us to shift our mindset from one of avoidance to one of active engagement with our experiences. Additionally, Nietzsche's idea of embracing one's will to power encourages a pursuit of personal excellence and self-defined values. Rather than conforming to societal expectations, we are prompted to explore our own desires and ambitions. This exploration can lead to a richer, more vibrant life where we craft our destinies based on authenticity and individual strength. In conclusion, Nietzsche inspires us to question how we define success and what we seek as rewards in life. Are we waiting for validation from external sources, or are we willing to engage deeply with our struggles? By embracing the challenge and striving for authenticity, we can find meaning in our lives that transcends traditional notions of reward, an empowering journey that fosters both personal growth and a connection to our true selves.